Now, the city's plan to dump 8 billion litres of untreated sewage is raising a lot of concerns for many Montrealers, obviously, but even more for those living downstream. Scientists say the sewage will flow all the way to Quebec City, but most will settle near Sorel in the Lac Saint-Pierre basin of the St. Lawrence. And Rob Lurie spent the day there.
On most days, you'll find David Lavallee boating in the Lac Saint-Pierre basin. The water is far from clear blue, but Lavallee worries about how much worse it will soon be.
This is where it's going to deposit the most, that's definite.
That has Lavallee and many others who live in these parts extremely worried. We have birds, otters, herons, ducks. It's a beautiful place and they have no idea what they're doing to it, he says. No one knows for sure what the impact will be, but the massive sewage dump is getting a lot of attention. Today, American activist Aaron Brockovich called the plan ridiculous and shameful.
That's the only option.
Denis Coderre and many others have tried to downplay the consequences, arguing raw sewage had long been dumped into the river, and there were plans similar to this one back in 2003 and 2007. But scientists at the National Institute of Scientific Research are concerned.
We know that there are effects on fish. We know there are effects on the reproduction of fish. We know that some of the effects are quite dramatic.
We got some fish.
10 years ago, Danielle Cyr took us to a basin of the St. Lawrence where sewage was ending up, and he found the fish here were losing their ability to reproduce.
1/3 of the fish, 1/3 of these spot-tailed shiners, have ovaries growing in their testes.
And he believes the problem will only get worse with a massive dump of sewage into the river.
We're going to increase the bacterial load, we're going to increase the viral load. Everything goes into the water.
But what will the long-term effects be? That's something he can't say with certainty. The reason? Over the last 10 years, Cyr says budgets to study lakes and rivers have been severely cut.
A few little studies here and there, but nothing really major to follow up and really to judge the health of the St. Lawrence. If you have no one looking, you're not going to find an effect.
But Cyr believes what the city is doing will affect many generations of fish, other wildlife, and potentially humans.
Many years ago, we were finding people fishing at the sites where we were seeing effects on fish. And if we fed the fish to rats, we were seeing some effects on reproduction in the rats. So is this happening to humans? I don't see why there isn't a good chance that it would be happening.
Back in Sorel, many hope there will be another solution, and soon. They say it's not right that what starts in Montreal's sewers could soon end up in their water. Rob Lurie, CTV News, Sorel.